Video tutorial on how to program your receipt header on the Casio SE-S100 cash register. In addition to the till and the PGM key, there's a couple of other things you need to make this as easy as possible. The first thing is page 48 of the official SE-S100 manual. This is useful if you're entering characters or grammar. It shows basically where all the full stops, decimal point, commas, etc., and then uppercase and lowercase letters are accessible on the till. The second thing is one of our programming sheets. The reason why this is important is if you just enter your receipt header information, it'll all appear left justified, so it'll be on the left hand side of the receipt. On the SE-S100 you have up to 5 lines on your receipt header, and each line has up to 24 characters. The characters can either be double sized, in which case you only have 12 characters, or they can be the normal side, in which case you can have the full 24. What I'm going to do in this demo is program 4 lines, and I'm doing the top 2 lines in bold, but to have them centered, because they're bold characters, the top line Casio takes up 10 characters on the line, so that gives us 14 left over. So I'll put in 7 spaces at the start to make sure that the Casio is centered. I've then done the same with the lines 2, 3 and 4. Lines 3 and 4 are going to be in the lowercase, just so you can see the difference. Okay, if we put those to one side now. First thing to do is to turn the PGM key round to the PGM position, and then to enter the character setting mode you press 2 subtotal, and you now type in the line you wish to program. So we're going to start with line 1, so we press 1 and then CH. We have on the display 01, that's the first character, and the 024 on the other side is the showing us the maximum amount of characters we can have on that line. So if we refer back to our sheet, we need to put in 7 spaces. So to get the space, we refer to page 48 of the manual, and that shows that on button 7, if you press it 5 times, you get the space appear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You then press the 00 to set the space, and repeat the procedure for each space required. If you make a mistake, simply press the delete button. Okay, so that's the 7 spaces entered. We now want to type in Casio in double size characters, so we press the double button. This will set the remaining characters for this line to be in the double size. So to enter your letters, it's a bit like the old mobile phone texting. The letter C is represented by 3 presses of the number 8 key. And then because we now want the letter A, we have to press the setting button, the 00, and that'll move us on, so we can now enter A, which is 1 press of the number 8 button. To get the letter S, it's 4 presses of the number 1 button, and the I is 3 presses of number 4, and then lastly we need the O, so we press number 6 3 times. There we have Casio in the top line. To save that setting, we press cash amount end, and then to move on to line 2, we press number 2 followed by CH. You now have appearing on line 2 the default Casio setting, which is your receipt. So to get rid of that, you just press the delete button, and we can now refer back to our sheet again. If we want it centered, we want help right slap bang in the middle, so we need to put in 8 spaces. You wouldn't have to worry about the spaces if you were just having it left justified. So let's pop in our 8 spaces. That's the first one. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. fifth one, sixth one, seventh one, eighth one. Now we press the double size button because we want the help to appear in the bold characters. So for H it's double tap the number 4 button, E is double tap the number 9 button, L is 3 presses of number 5, and the P is the first press of number 1. We now press the 00 button just to make sure, and we save that line. And then to move to the next line it's cash, and then 3 because we're moving to line 3, and then the CH button. Again, the default Casio descriptor will appear. Best practice is to remove it so you can start afresh with your line. And again, if we refer back to what we want here, we've now got the website address in. So we're going to keep this in lowercase, so there's no need to enter the double size button, and we've only got 2 spaces to put in because it's a lot longer. So we put in the 2 spaces. And then we can now start typing in the 3 W's to start with. To get the lowercase letters, they come after the capitals. So we've got lowercase w, we press that button to save it, and then to get in another lowercase w, repeat the procedure for each one. To get the full stop of the website address, we have to refer back to the character entry page of the manual. And you can see here number 7 has basically got all your punctuation under it. So I've already read up and know that to get the decimal point or full stop I need to press the number 7 button 33 times. There we go. We now carry on typing in the next part of the web address. So it's C and then A. So because A is on the same button as C, we have to press this button to save it. There we go, A. Always in lowercase for this bit. Now we need to enter the decimal point or full stop again. So unfortunately that's 33 presses of this button. There we go. And then C for the .co.uk. Lowercase c, lowercase o, and then another dot. There we go. U in lowercase is here, and then the K in lowercase. Okay, again, same procedure. Once you're happy with the line, press cash to save. And we can now move on to the last line, which is number 4, by pressing 4CH. Again, we can delete the default descriptor. It's only on lines 2, 3 and 4 that there'll be a default descriptor. Line 5 and line 1 are blank. Again, we refer back to our programming sheet to make it easier for ourselves. So we can see we've got the telephone number on this line, and we're going to put in 3 spaces to make it as central as possible. Obviously, if it's an odd number of letters, so this one I think has 17 and there's only 24, you can't get it exactly centred, but this is the next best. So for 3 spaces, we go back to the number 7 button, press it 5 times, 00, 5 times, 00, 5 times, 00. So there we can see the 04 means that we're now entering the 4th character, so that means that the first 3 were spaces. We're going to put in TEL in capitals, and then we need to put in the colon, I think it is, and to get the colon it is 6 presses of the number 7, and then 00 because we want to space in. There we go. So 8 was the punctuation, sorry, 7 was the punctuation, 8 was the space, and now 9 we can start entering the phone number. So 0 is just the 0 button, and then all the other numbers are on the relevant number button, but only after the upper and lowercase letters. Pop in a space, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 00, just making up a phone number, so you can just see that it does have all the different numbers and where they are. 7 is actually like the 0, it's the first press of that button before it goes into the punctuation. Let's finish with another 0. Okay, once we're happy with the line, it's cash amount end and then subtotal. This will save the setting. You get a printout confirming your receipt header. We quickly return the key back to reg so we don't do anything else in the programming mode. And that is how you assign your description for the receipt header. For more technical assistance and information on the SE-S100, please visit casiohelp.co.uk. Thanks for watching.